Okay, so this morning we are going to unbox and eat for our brunch this French MRE. I ordered this from eBay about a month ago, and it's expected that it would take a little bit of time to get here because it did come from Poland. It is a little beaten up. It's obviously been through things. So we'll open it up and we'll get a look at just how well it took to its trip to the United States. So this is what it looks like, completely unboxed. And it actually looks to be in really good shape. I do not think any of the components inside are going to be burst. That right there is from the cutting board, and the cutting board was wet. That's not from the inside coming out, that's from the outside. So that's not anything bad inside the MRE. But looks good. And on the outside you have, of course, probably in French. I took 6 months of French in high school. It's not going to be enough to qualify me to read what I'm seeing there. Although some of them, like chocolat, that really does kind of give you an idea. And of course, sans means without. So, and this is what's on this side of it. So it's kebab meatballs, tuna, fish, and potatoes, chicken pate, some kind of soup, processed cheese, salt, and sweet biscuits, coffee and chocolate, and an energy bar, some muesli, and I really like the muesli. I'm hoping it will be chocolate muesli because that is a really good muesli. Isotonic powder drink, chocolate bar, jam, packet of tissues, reheating kit, and 6 water purifying tablets, which I've never actually seen anybody using an MRE, and I've never had to use any, but I was watching a video from Dub C a while ago, and he used some. He says they don't taste bad. They taste a bit like, you know, you kind of do taste them, but if you use it in the powdered drinks, it takes it away a little bit. So, can't remember exactly what he said they tasted like, but he's the first I'd ever seen use it, and I was pretty impressed. Okay, so like the thing said, we got our biscuits. We've got a couple of energy bars. And of course, our wonderful little Esprit stove. And inside it's going to have everything you need to heat the MRE. Yep, that's it. This is a chocolate bar. Ruth's going to love that. 70% chocolate. She does love the dark chocolate. And the muesli. And let's get a look at it. Is it the chocolate? I don't know. Actually, that does look like chocolate on the outside, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to love that. And of course, a little packet full of this and that. We'll open that up in a minute. And here's the pate. That'll taste great on the crackers. Some more energy bars. Oh, this is actually a jelly bar, a fruit pate, and these are good. I've had many of these. They are excellent. And of course, a commando bar, also really very good. It is a 24-hour ration, so you're going to have a lot in there. And some soup. There you go. And of course, this is a little bit of strawberry jelly. And here's the isotonic drink. And don't worry about the barking. That's my neighbor's dog. Once again, he puts them on the outside and leaves them out there for hours to bark. And he's actually not as bad as usual. Usually it's a constant barking. And here we go. There's another one. This might be cheese. Nope, this is the cheese. Fromage. So fromage fondue. So that's going to be the cheese. And this is going to be the pate. I got them backwards. And of course you have 2 main meals here. There's your kebab. It looks like it's got rice or some type of grain in it, but that does look a lot like rice. This is going to be delicious. And of course, that looks pretty good. That's going to be the tuna. Yep, it's going to be the tuna and vegetables. Oh, those vegetables look really good. This looks like an excellent MRE. It's going to be awesome. Okay, we're starting out this party, of course, with the muesli. So here it is. And yes, it is chocolate, and you can see it right there at the very bottom, chocolate. So I'm pretty happy. I've had some of the fruit ones too, but I really like the chocolate one better. I think it tastes the best. So here we go. And there it is right there. You can see it in there. The chocolate and the oats. Does it look good? So we're going to put it down so we don't burn our fingers. And I think there's a fill line somewhere around here. Well, you know what? We'll figure it out. Put a little in there. The only thing that surprises me about this muesli is that they don't have, the bottom isn't gusseted so that it holds in place, which I'm kind of surprised about. But, yeah, hey, so we'll mix it around a little bit there. It smells amazing. You can smell the chocolate. I might have put a little bit too much water in it. We'll learn. Figure it out. But it does smell amazing. Okay, so the muesli is nice and mixed. I had to turn the camera off because the bottom isn't gusseted, and the container is kind of like collapsing on me, so I didn't want to spill it or wear it. I wanted to eat it. So, but this is what it kind of looks like. I did put a little bit too much water in it, but that's okay. It's going to be a little bit watery. So a little for me, a little for Ruth. Oh, there it comes, there it is. A little more for me. That looks pretty good. So we'll put this aside and we'll get a look at this. There you go, look at that. That hand's shaking a little bit, but then again, like I said, I have not eaten at all today, so I am a little hungry. Well, okay, I'm a lot hungry. And look at that, so good. And the meowing you hear in the background is Mackenzie. She wants some attention. Give it a go. It is good. It doesn't taste anything like oatmeal. It has a unique taste all its own, but it is excellent. And I love oatmeal too, so. Let's give Ruth a shot at it. There you go, Ruth. I want to put it down on the table because I don't want it anywhere near your computer. God help me, the last thing on earth I want to do is ruin your computer. That'd be a no-no. So what do you think of it, Ruth? You like it? Or you this, or this? She's iffy about it. She's not really a fan of chocolate so much as she's a fan of dark chocolate. So maybe in her case, a fruit-flavored muesli would be better. Okay, so we're back again. And I guess we're going to try the pate first. So there you go. That's what it looks like. See it there? So we're going to open it up. Oh, wow. Look at that. That looks amazing. That looks delicious. Ooh. I'll get a little spoon. I'm going to give some of it a try. Without a cracker. Let's see what it tastes like. It smells like chicken. I think it is chicken. That's not bad. And so it's like a lunch meat. It's not bad at all. I'm going to grab out one of these crackers and open it. It's a lightly sweetened cracker. Has very little flavor of its own. Let me put a little bit of this on it. Let's see how it is. There you go. Looks pretty good. This is definitely not chicken. It's tuna. And it tastes really good. I thought it was chicken at first. It's tuna and chicken have about the same consistency, but it is tuna. That's quite good. Maybe I should even try some on the cat. She's over there looking out the window, looking miserable. Let's give her a go. See what she thinks. Too funny. I did try out a little bit of this on the cat. She sniffed it, she licked it, and then she walked away from it. Ruth's like, what does it mean when a cat won't eat something? Is it good for us? Yeah, it's probably okay for us, but she is such a fussy cat. I don't know. You leaving? Okay, kid. Bye-bye. All right, next we're going to try the cheese. When I get a couple of these together, I'll give them to Ruth and she can try them. Now, open up the cheese. Oh, yeah, that looks like processed cheese. Actually smells pretty good. And try a little of this too. Look at that. Quite good. So we'll put some on a cracker. There we go. Really good. We got a little tuna on there. You know what? Let's try it. Tuna and cheese on a cracker. I was chewing on the tuna and cheese for a bit. It definitely is the way to go. They definitely complement each other very, very, very well. So we'll put some of this on here for Ruth. But we'll leave her to mix them herself. I won't mix them for her. We'll deliver them. See what she thinks of them. Here you go, Ruth. A couple of crackers. Oh, there. I knocked the camera. Oops. So what we're going to try now is to heat one of the main meals. And we've got company. I can't see her, but there she is right there. Hello, Mackenzie. Hello, beautiful. There you go. Okay, so enough of the cat. Hopefully she doesn't knock the camera over as she is sniffing it and showing a great deal of interest in it. So this is what comes in these things, and I think this is a really cool thing. It's a little Esprit stove. So, and here you go. What comes in it is these heating tabs and the stove itself. And it's fairly easy to use. You just fold some up and fold some down. Is that the way it goes? Actually, I think they might both go this way. Reading the instructions is probably really good. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. Came with a bunch of other things. Look at this adorable little fork. That's cute. And some matches with the Eiffel Tower. I think it's pronounced different. Eiffel Tower. It's beautiful. And, of course, these are the water purification tablets. And, oh, toothpicks. Clean your teeth. Nice. So we'll put those aside. That aside. Look at this thing and see if it's got any... it's got this in it. So you can pick up the meal without burning yourself. So supposedly it latches onto it somehow. There you go, like that. So it'll latch onto it so you don't burn yourself picking it up and down. And this here, I really think it'd be better this way. I'll find out, whichever way. So I'll put it that way. If I'm not using it the right way, don't worry. It comes across as my problem. So I'm gonna take this, pop one of these out, put it there, put the matches. Ooh, it smells like fish. Open the matches up. There we go. Oop. Oh, well, that wasn't very smart. Let's try another. Now, of course, some of you are going to say this is dangerous, but that's me. I'm always doing bad things. If I didn't burn or cut myself at least once a day, I wouldn't be me. There you go. But it is lit. Or not. Let's try it again. Aha. There we go. Now it really looks lit. There we go. And it was decided that we're going to try this first. So we're going to open up this guy. Take a look at it. Look at that. Seriously, the French certainly know how to eat. Put it on there and let it heat up. That looks good. Okay, so it is done heating and it looks fantastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to prevent ourselves from getting nice and burned. And we're going to pop the lid off it the rest of the way. Let's do it this way. And actually the heat is coming through the gloves, so it is very hot. There you go. And then we're going to try some of it and see how it is. Take a look at it. Oh, that's pretty good. To get one of those meatballs. Look at that nice bite-sized meatball. Looks like tomatoes and some kind of grain, maybe some kind of long grain rice, and meatballs, of course. Let's try it. It's quite good. When you first put it in your mouth, you can taste the fact that it is shelf stable, but once you start eating it, the flavors of the meat and the tomato come through, and they just are absolutely wonderful. This is definitely a very, very, very good MRE main meal. And as you can see, it did burn a little bit. That's to be expected. We'll put some in for Ruth. There you go, that's all of it. There. I'll put this down here. Put you there. Get a spoon for Ruth. Now, if it was just me eating this 24-hour ration, there's no way I could eat all of this in one sitting like we're doing. It's just way too much food. But it's the two of us splitting it, and we're each getting a little sample of everything, so it's kind of fun. So let's deliver this. Here you go. I'm going to put it right there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, now while she tries that, I'm going to get the tuna on. So, oh, it's still warm. Get out one of these. And of course, we're going to endanger lighting our fingers on fire. I notice most people sit them down and then put the matches on them. I'm always skirting death and being burned, so I do it this way. Oh, let's move it more towards the center so you can see just how bad I am. Oh, well, that does that, doesn't it? Let's do another. Oops. Let's let that get lit first. There we go. Now we'll light this. That lit? Yeah, it's lit. Put that down. And then we'll open this guy up. Oh, wow, that looks fantastic. Oh, look at that. You can see a multitude of vegetables in there. That just looks amazingly fantastic. Whew, the French sure do know how to treat their soldiers. There you go. So it's on. Okay, so this is almost ready. And this is the MRE that we bought on eBay. It cost $37 on eBay with $30 shipping. So the total cost of this MRE was about 67 bucks. I have seen this MRE on Amazon for about 60 bucks. And I did order one of them. It's just a French MRE, but a different meal, just to try a different meal on it. I don't know if I'll film that one, or Ruthie and I will just, when it finally gets here at the end of July, maybe early August, we'll just eat it. Because these are really good. They don't taste very shelf stable. They taste like real food that somebody would cook in their kitchen. Just an overall excellent MRE. Okay, Ruth hasn't tried hers yet. She's probably waiting for it to cool down a little bit because I said the potatoes were very hot, and that's okay. But my overall ratings of this MRE was that I did enjoy the muesli. Ruth didn't enjoy it so much, but Ruth is not a fan of chocolate. She loves dark chocolate, but regular chocolate is not, doesn't rate high on her scale. So the muesli had that going down for it anyway. She did eat most of it, but not all of it. This is her thing, and I will give this to her when I am done and she can have it. But overall, this was an excellent MRE. My favorite was the muesli and the meatballs. And I did like the pate. That was really good too. So my ratings are, if you have the money and you have the time and you want to try something different, give the French MRE a go. You'll not be disappointed. It's very, very good. Thank you for listening.